Hi guys, today we are going to be making this fisheye effect in DaVinci Fusion. It's really simple to do, really fun, so let's get into it. First thing you'll need is a Fusion composition. I've got one just here on the timeline. If you don't have one, come to your media pool, click in it, right click and hit create new Fusion composition. Give it a name and change its duration to 15 seconds like that, and then just hit create. Once you've done that, drag it into your timeline. Once it's on your timeline, what you can do is click on it, right click and hit open in the Fusion page right here. So here we are inside of DaVinci Fusion. The first thing I'm going to do is bring in a background node and connect it across like that. Next thing we need is a text node. So let's bring that in and connect it in like that. Click on the text node, come across to the right hand side and just type in some text. So I've typed in my text, and you'll notice that in the original one I had the text in different fonts and different colors. And how you do that is come across to the right hand side just here, right click inside the box and go down and hit character level styling. When you do that, this modifier will come up here on the right hand side, so just click on that. And then what this allows you to do is if I go into the main window, I can select that text like that, and it allows me to change its color. And I can even change its size. I'm just going to do that on this one. Let's just change that to like a blue. Let's give it a different font. Let's take its size down a little bit. I'm just picking random words and random colors here just to get a different kind of look. So we've got our text and we need to animate it. And the easiest way I've found to do it is click on this text node just here, come up to the toolbar and add a transform like that. Now make sure you've got the transform selected, come up to the right hand side and on the center here, right click and go modify with a perturb. Now when I play that back, it goes a bit crazingo. We don't want that. So what we need to do is come up to the modifiers tab just here, just click on that, and then what you can do is reduce the X and Y scaling, and let's just see how that looks. And that's a bit better. Now for what we're doing, I actually think it probably should be a bit bigger in size as well. So clicking on the transform, I'm going to go to the tools menu just here and just increase the size like that. Now to create the fisheye look, what I did was click on this merge just here, shift space bar, and we're looking for something called dent, which is that one there, and we're going to add that. And as soon as you do, the text goes absolutely really off the charts there. You might like that look, but we can control it. So clicking on the dent, come over to the right hand side. I'm going to change it from dent 1 to dent 2. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lower the strength a little bit. Let's just play that back. Yeah, that looks good to me. Right, now as it's playing you can see it's coming outside of the circle here, and we don't want that, and it's an easy fix. What we need to do is come up to the toolbar just here and hit an ellipse mask like so, and it should not be connected there. What we need to do is make sure that this ellipse mask is the same as the dent ellipse mask, and if I click on here you'll see that it is 0.5.5 and on the dent it's 0.5.5, but say I wanted the dent bigger. So say I wanted it, say like that, and it's 0.65, so I'd need to go across to the ellipse and do exactly the same thing. So what I would need to do is go to the size. Here it's width and height, so I'd need to change on both. So 0.65, 0.65, and there we are, and now they're matching. Then what I do is take the output from this ellipse and put it into the merge just here. Make sure it goes into the blue input just here, which is the mask, and then when we play that back, we get that. Isn't that cool? Now there's one final thing you can do. You don't have to do it, but click on this dent node just here, go shift space bar, and we're going to add what's called a raise, which is this one here, light raise. And straight away you can see it's giving us light waves, but they're going down. Now this star just here actually controls the direction. So if you just grab it, you can move it to which direction you want. And you can also, coming across to the right hand side, you can play with the brightness And you can play with the length as well, just to get a look that suits you. So let's play that back and see how that looks. Now that looks good, but what if you want the background to be a different color? Well, the first thing you'll need to do is click on the light rays here and delete it out like that. Come across to your background node, the very first one just here, click on that. One thing you need to be careful of is whatever color you choose, you need to make sure the text doesn't conflict with it. So if I was to choose white, for instance, all my white text vanishes, which we don't want. So either change your text color or your background. I'm going to go back to the background. I'm going to change the color to like a bluish color like that. I'm going to go down to this area here that says HTML. Just select it, right click and hit copy like that. Now the next thing you need to do is take the output from this ellipse just here and connect it into the background like that, and you'll get that look just like that. Now you can choose to have the same color background, or you can put in your own background. What I'm going to do first though is I'm going to click on this dent just here, shift space bar, and I'm looking for a shadow node, which is this one here. I could use a drop shadow, but I find the shadow node a little bit better at getting the look that I like. So I'm going to increase the softness like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the shadow node, come up, and I'm going to add a background just here. Done a weird thing. Let's bring that up like that. Click on the background node, come to the color, and then that color that we copied in earlier, just hit Control V and paste that in like that. Now everything's vanished from our screen, and the reason for that is this background node has come in as a foreground. So what you need to do is go to this merge, click it, right click, and go up and hit swap inputs like that, and now you can see our ball is just there. Go back to the shadow, play around with that, get the angle and the softness and everything you like. Let's play that back. Looking pretty cool to me. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. If you did, hit that subscribe button. If you've got any comments or suggestions for future tutorials, leave them below. I love reading them, and I will get back to you. I will now see you in the next one.